Alright, so today I am attempting to change the oil on my bike. So the bike's right here. Anybody who else has watched any of my videos has seen it before. But I am going to change the oil. So it is late November. Getting cold outside, as you can see in the grass. Let's see if you can see this. That's snow in the grass, which means bike should be going away pretty soon. So last night we got some snow and it stayed. So I guess it's getting to be time. So first thing I'm doing right now is letting the bike warm up a little bit to try to get the oil going through its system. Because last thing I want to do is the oil to be really thick and gummy. So trying to keep this going. So the choke's fully off now, so I'm going to let it go for a few minutes. You guys probably won't need to see that, but I'm going to start laying myself out some stuff. You'll see I have my socket wrench. So for this bike, I believe you need a 10mm and a 21mm to be able to do this whole endeavor. I also have up here, as you can see, my handy dandy little oil change kit that I picked up at Canadian Tire. And my bag of oil and stuff. So we should be ready to go right away. Okay, so I found it. There it is. So it's a KN131. If anybody needs to know what kind of oil filter you need for the Hyosung GV250. The bike now has been running for, I don't know, about 5-10 minutes. So we are just going to let it continue running, and I'm going to lay some stuff down on the ground. Okay, so you can see I've got all my stuff ready. So I've got my 2 sockets that I need, so a 21mm and a 10, my wrench, my funnels, filter, gloves, those up to my knees, and the bike's been running for a while now. So my guess is we should be able to turn this off. Just going to turn it off, just take the key out. I'm just going to light the key there, make sure I know where that is. Okay. I'm going to take my little oil pan here, bring it up here, and I will get the camera in a spot so you guys can maybe see what I'm doing. Alright. Now you may not be able to see where I'm going here because it's back a little further. I'm going to see if I can just get that camera down underneath. Hot. So she's hot. Pipes are hot, just so we know. But that's where we're going, right there. That's where the oil is going to drain out. So I'm going to have to get, that's the 21mm socket that we're going to need. So I'm going to bring the camera back just so you can know where I'm going here. Because if not, I'm just going to get oil all over that. So we'll bring this back here. If you hear any humming in the background, that's just, I have a heater blowing to keep me warm. It's currently I don't know, -2, something like that right now, so it's a little on the chilly side. Make sure this fits, which it does, so that's good. Oil's going to go right in there, so that's alright. Now what we're going to do is start off by trying to take that off. Let's try a 17, alright, just to see. 17 is the size, not 21. Alright, so luckily for me, I have a 17. So let's put that on there. Again, I'm pretty sure this comes off in a certain direction. So we're going to get that on there. Alright. And let's see if we can get that off, shall we? Again, I don't want to pull too much because I don't want all this oil dripping all over my hands if I don't need to. You know? Alright, she's coming off though. This is good. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, because again, I don't want this dripping all over my hands. I did bring some gloves. I don't know if you can see that. I'm just going to throw that on the cameras. These are actually my riding gloves for when it's warm out. So I'm going to put those on. That's one. It's going to keep my hands warmer. And if I hit the pipes, my hands won't burn, which in my opinion is a plus. Then I'm going to take these nice rubber gloves. Put them over top. So that's not rubber for grab. Whatever. Give me a little bit of protection. That's what matters. Try to keep the oil off my gloves. Alright. Okay. So I got leather gloves with these on top of them. Just again to help it so I don't burn myself. Alright, I'll get the bucket in place. It's going to come out. And when it does, let's just hope that I don't get too much oil all over the place. Here it comes. And nice to know that I protected my actual gloves. So here's the screw that came out. You can see it here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just give it a little bit of cleaning with some of these rags that I got. Might as well give everything a nice little clean as they come out. And you can see now that oil dripping into the pan. So I'm going to try to clean up some of the oil that made it onto the actual garage floor. That's alright, little oil's good. And we're going to let that drip. So we nicely have a shallow tin as well. So we're going to use that. See if that. There we go. So the key, I think, when we take these off is that we don't want to lose any parts. Okay. Should be able to maybe hand tighten these or get these out here. And what you'll see here is that she's starting to drip, which is okay. We just need to get some stuff in there to stop that, because that's got, of course, your oil filter in it. Make sure you know where you're putting all these screws. That's important. Or these nuts. Can't find them, that's going to cause problems later. I'm just going to hold that there. Alright, I'm going to pull this off. Alright, The big things here is we want to make sure that, for one, we don't lose this nice little spring right here. That's important. The second thing is here. You'll actually see right here. Now luckily my oil doesn't look too dirty, but we definitely need that, so we're going to put that there as well. You can see I'm just going to lay that actually on there so I don't lose it. So I got my screws and everything there. This, now, I'm going to try to clean up a little bit. So bear with me as I clean this. So a fair bit of oil actually comes out of there. Which again means that probably when I turn this on after, I'm not going to get all the oil off this. So when she heats up, she'll probably burn some of this off. I just gotta be prepared for that, you know. So, get my screwdriver here and just gonna pull this out if I can. See? There she comes. Alright. There it is, again, more oil. I'm just going to lay that there. More oil's coming out, and that's again fine. That's going to happen. So be prepared to clean it up. Get your rag in there. Get all that oil out. Actually, there's a fair bit of oil in there. So, get a new rag. Put it in there. That out. That's good. You can kind of see the color of your oil, and you can look to see if there's much stuff in it. So, Spike had an oil change at the dealership. I don't know when. July, August, somewhere in there. Alright, so I think I got the majority of the oil. She's all dripped out now. Move that back so you can see. Nothing really dripping down there right now. So, what I'm going to do is get back in here. Let's take our little rag first and just give this a nice little cleaning. Okay? And we are going to tighten this back up. Okay. So, with any of these, we want to tighten them, but we don't want to be super tight. So that's up there now. Again, nice little, just kind of cleaning. And we'll go back to that 17, I believe it was. Yeah. Switch my ratchet around. And we're going to tighten that up. So, again, we don't want to tighten it crazy tight. Okay, just nice. Okay, so that's good. Alright, back to the bike now. So, there's the bike. Again, that oil filter is nice out. As you can see, I'll just bring this up real fast. She's nice and clean in there. Cleaned it out nicely. Okay. And just for fun, we'll do one more little, just to make sure nothing's in there. Okay. At this point in time, really, I can probably get rid of these gloves. Nothing else is going to be on there. Here's my filter. Again, a K&N 131. Just going to tear that open. There's the new one. Nice, clean. Just so you can see for reference. There's the old one. Not so nice and clean. You know, it's got a lot of oil in there now. So simply we're going to take this, put it back in here. Perfect. We want to make sure this, so make sure you guys see this. This is where we have the O-ring. Okay. So we want to make sure that O-ring is in there. So you can see I got that O-ring actually inside the groove for it. Alright. So nicely, this is going to go back on. We want to make sure it's labeled nicely. And there goes the spring. Okay. How important that is. Yeah. Okay, so that's on. So, all we gotta do now, we're gonna switch back my ratchet. Try to switch back my ratchets. Here we go. And I'm going to slowly tighten these down so we get them all nice. Again, these really want to be more hand tightened, because you don't want to put that O-ring to damage it in any way. Just make sure it's long enough. Alright. As they are, we're just going to tighten those. There we go. Good. Last but not least. Okay, so we got that one. That one. That one all nice and snug, it seems. Right, nice. Seals on there, good. Alright, so that's good. So, the nice thing now is this thing is empty. Empty oil. Nice thing I found with the Hyosung is that everything is labeled really nice. It says oil filter. This says where the oil is going to go. So, what we're going to do now, put your camera back so you can see. Okay, I think you can see. Good enough. Is we're going to undo this. There we go. Should be a little tight. Okay. But it wants 10W40. So, out this comes. Put that on the ground there. She needs about 1.5 liters. I believe it is. This was something I had never really seen before, but I want to point this out right there. You can see that it's right beside the Hyosung right here. This, mine was quite dirty. It's going to kind of tell you where your oil is. So it's your oil glass. So I'm going to put it down, and we're going to start filling the oil up. All right. So you know, I'm using Castrol Grand Prix motorcycle oil. I don't know if you can see that. Alright, so this is liter 1. Just gonna get up a little bit. really tell more than the oil and how much cleaner it is coming out of the bottle than what the old stuff was. So number one is in there. So what we're going to do now, we're going to put in about half of the second one. Because we're going to do that and we're going to start it to see what our that's coming in around the halfway mark. Get some on there. Make sure that's all. Don't want too much oil coming out. Pop some more oil up the side there. Okay. What I'm going to do now is lay that down here for a second. Put this cap back on. Not too tight. Tight enough though. Okay, we're going to give this a little start. So it has a chance to pump the oil through. Okay. So, make sure you get the keys. So everything should be good. Let that run for a little bit. even showing yet on there, so we're going to end up putting some more oil in. I'm going to take this back off. Okay, grab our oil again. Put that in there. And pour some oil. So anyways, that's really how to change the oil on it. I'm going to let her sit and tinker a little bit. We'll just make sure I get the right amount of oil in. And she's one step closer to being able to be stored for the winter. Alright, see you guys later.